What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? It is the Lab Tech Show. This is what we do every week. Bring you tech news, content, and just try to have some fun with it. That's what we try to do. So, yeah. Welcome to the Lab Tech Show. My name is Paul Boy. I'll be on the screen momentarily. We were having some issues tonight, and we found our favorite remote producer / top guest host to help us put this thing on tonight. So there's no poll questions or nothing like that. We're just going to have fun with you tonight, and that's what it's going to be. So got some people that's going to be hanging out with us tonight. Got my man Revis here. What's going on, Revis? How you doing, man?
Oh, doing all right, tall boy.
All right, that's what's up, man. We also got Sammy Superstar.
What's up?
How you doing, man? You doing all right?
I'm doing all right.
We're live in 50 seconds, y'all. We're live in 50 seconds. We're going to bring you our tech finds from CES. We're not going to show all of them, but we'll show you some of them tonight. So let us know. We don't even have a poll question. Matt, can you think of a poll question that we could possibly pose to the audience? We got 30 seconds. We'll do it later on.
Scale of 1 to 10, how awesome is consumer tech?
Let us know in the comments on the scale of 1 to 10. How cool is consumer tech? We're live in 16 seconds. Okay. Y'all ready? Revis, you ready? Sammy, you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, let's get it. The show starts.
I'm ready.
Now. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? It's the Lab Tech Show. Welcome. Let me see. Where is it at? There we go. We're here. We made it back home safely. My name is Tallboy. The goal is to simplify technology in a language that you can understand. This is what we do every week. And I got my man Revis here. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty well. Glad to be back on this side of the country.
Yeah, the West Coast, it hits a little different. That's all I can say. But I enjoy being out there on the West Coast and having some fun and meeting some cool people and seeing some familiar faces. And we also want to bring in somebody that was very helpful with us this year at CES, Sammy Superstar. Let's bring him in. How you doing, Sammy?
I'm doing well. How about you, tall boy?
Man, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. What they say, I'm tired. How's your
I'm
body
tired
feeling?
too.
He said, I'm tired too. We got Matt Haas. He's here. He's remote producing. So go ahead, pop yourself on the screen when you get a free moment. There he is.
I'm very tiny, but I'm here.
Yeah, it's a whole collaborative effort, if that makes sense. So thank you guys all so much for being a part of CES 2026. Revis, Sammy, Matt, thank y'all so much for being a part of this. We're going to go jump right into it. I'm going to ask you, Revis, your thoughts on CES. What would you think?
I think, as always, CES is one phenomenal show. It was not as big this year as it is as it has been in the past, but I really enjoyed myself.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, Sammy, your thoughts?
I thought it was a wonderful experience. It was a little overwhelming with all the booths and the walking, but it's like you have 72 hours to crank it out. You shouldn't be complaining. I haven't been complaining. You just have to be in the right headset, create that content, and then you got to post it so people can see what's the new tech for 2026.
Okay. Well, speaking of new tech, Sammy, what was the best thing that you saw while you were out there?
I think the best thing I saw out there were a lot, but one of my favorites was the wireless charger that you can put your phone on the couch.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll be talking about Crafted shortly. There was a great
Crafted,
company out
yes.
there. Yeah, I think it's a company that I think that you guys will definitely appreciate, and especially for the people that like to sit on the couch, fall asleep on the couch, and you're like, oh, I forgot to charge my phone. Well, we may have found a device for you. Is there anything else that really stood out for you, Sammy?
I like the Camilo, the light changing
Camelo,
glasses, the
Cam,
sunglasses.
Camelo glasses. Okay, cool. That's what's up. What about you, Revis?
They seem pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm with him. I like the Camelo glasses. I like the Sky Ted. And what really stood out is we had a hard out from the convention center, and Stevie Wonder was there, and Tallboy didn't get a chance to see him, but that stood out too.
Oh, I saw him. I just didn't get a chance to talk to him because Revis said, Tallboy, we got a hard out. And he said it real strongly. And it was like, you know what? We have to get to where we need to go to. And thank God we did leave because we would have missed the bus to get to where we needed to go. We would have had to wait a little bit longer. So we missed a golden opportunity. And he was within arm's length of me. And Revis hit us with we got a hard out. So yeah, we had a hard out.
And
Without
I have to say, shout out to Sorrente for that right there. She taught me that.
she taught you to say hard out. We got to go.
Hey, she taught me to stay on schedule.
Okay, well, shout out to Sharente. She was present in the spirit, and she's working behind the scenes to help us get some of this content cranked out. So shout out to Sharente. I don't see everybody today. I don't see everybody that's here right now because we were having some problems with the system when I got back. So Matt is remotely producing it, and hopefully we'll be back up and normal going into next week. And so, but we are going to still do the word of the day, and we're going back to our regular words. So not necessarily tech words that we'll be doing, but I think people like words that they probably never heard of or maybe are familiar with. And we're going to let Revis just be Revis. So no TBJ tonight, but they'll be back on their regular scheduled broadcast real soon. So their regular routine relatively soon. So let's go ahead and do our word of the day. Revis, where you at?
Oh boy. It's Revis. Revis, where you at?
He's somewhere in the United States. LA to New York. Where are you, Revis?
Don't forget to honk the horn. We're doing the best we can. The word is delegate.
Okay, Revis, you got the word delegate. So to delegate something such as control, responsibility, authority, or a job or duty is to trust someone else with it. The way the sentence reads, if I can find it, handle instead of trying to respond to every single email yourself, you should delegate those customer questions to your so you can stay focused on the big picture. Is that Revis in the back honking his horn? I don't know.
Could be.
And Revis, another sentence for delegate is in the tech world. This just means handing off a job to someone or something else. It's like when you got a heavy load and you hire a lumper. Revis, is that you messing up over there? Revis?
Are you still with us, Revis?
Now, this is his one time to shine, and he want to act up.
Revis, where are you?
The phone is still connected, and
hello.
Oh, I think we just heard you, Revis.
Are you okay, Revis? You're not getting ran over or nothing like that at the truck stop now, are you?
I hope no one hit him over the head with a frying pan. That's kind of what it sounded like.
Oh my God.
That was a joke, folks. That was a joke. Oh, wait a minute. No. We just lost him. All right. No Revis.
All right. Well, no Revis. All right. Well, we'll delegate, y'all.
Revis.
Here it comes. Are you back with us, Revis?
Yes, you hear me? I don't know what happened. The audio just went completely out.
Okay, we're back. The word's delegate. Right. You're up and go.
The word's delegate. Did you get the definition?
I didn't get the definition, but I know what delegate means. Geez, I'm a professor. I like the word delegate. And the reason why I like the word is because, I used to be a manager at a very popular gas station. And there were times when, before I left, I had to, give out some quick instructions. And when I gave out that quick instruction, of course, the person I gave the instruction would always delegate their authority to have the new person do the same thing. So you know how when a new person comes in, you have them clean the restrooms and that kind of stuff. Well, they used to delegate that authority to the new person. And delegate just means to pass on a task to someone else.
All right.
I think you did a phenomenal job. I think everybody should know what the word delegate is. So we delegated some work off to Sammy, and we delegated some work off to Revis while we were at the lab, while we were at CES. And I think they did a decent job. And we have to work on Revis's behind the scenes B-roll, but we're not judging him. So we delegated that work off to him. So I think I broke down that sentence in a nice way. What do you think, Sammy?
I think you broke it down in a wonderful way, and you're right. I think we can take this away. Even if we maybe think we did good, I bet you we all have something that we can improve on. So after you delegate, now it's time for reflection and say, okay, maybe I did this wrong or said this wrong, but let me next year, since there's always a next year, let me change this thing so that I can be better for next year.
There you go. Sharente says he did the best he could.
We all did.
What did James Hicks say? James throwing out the eyeballs, talking about, oh Lord.
Speaking of James, Tammy gave a 1. She was not impressed.
Tammy was being hard on you. Oh yeah. Hey, you starting off the new year bad, Revis. He's starting off
nowhere to go but up, Revis.
You can only go up from here, brother. 1 through 5. You started with a 1. The first
right.
Lee. Even Solo is like laughing at you, man. God. Okay, Jessica said you 5. Love Audio Production said you're a 5. We got some pictures that we want to show before we get into this content. I think the first one is when you first come off the plane, they have different locations that you can go to pick up your badge. And so when you come off the airport, this thing is so massive that all the major hotels have badge pickups. But then when you come to the airport and you pick up your bags at baggage claim, they're ready to go. So it's like, hey, pick up your bags, show your ID, type in your name, and you get your badge pickup. So I think that there's some video. Yeah, there's some video right there. Hello. So yeah, you see, you can just type in your information. I'm filming in my Meta Ray-Bans, and you pick up your badge. They print it out for you. They try to, I guess they're there all day from 9 to 6 or 8 to 7 or whatever time frame that they're there. But you put in your information, you show them your ID, and then the badge prints out. If you lose the badge, it's a $350, what they call it, a $350 replacement fee. So this is their way of saying you're going to pay to keep up with that badge. And security was very tight walking in. And that was pretty much it. So that's... you get your badge and you're official. People, it's like a badge of honor around Las Vegas because it's not open to the public. So if you got that badge, it's like you are VIP pretty much. So that's pretty much it. So you getting your bags, you're walking in, and you're going from there. So badge pickup right there, and you're good to go. We also saw James. He got a chance to bump into Sammy. So there's a video of them actually meeting for the first time somewhere that Matt has behind the scenes. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, they're seeing him for the first time. So you got to think James and Sammy are on two opposite ends of the spectrum, one in New Jersey, one in California. So to be able to get that moment, just to say, hey,
Yeah.
get a chance to see each other. What was that feeling like for you, Sammy?
It felt crazy to meet James because I've known him now for like going to be 5 years with all the live streaming people, and it's just wonderful to see like the online connection to the in-person connection and how it has transformed.
Right. You got to remember when we all met, Sammy, myself, Stuart, and
Matt,
Stuart and wife, and hit the spot 1006. We went to New York in August, and we got a chance to see each other all for the first time.
Stuart,
and then now to see this, so to see all of this happen in real time, to see Sammy meet James on the opposite end of the coast, that's pretty dope. And we all ended up going out to dinner, and James and Revis were throwing shots at each other, and James and I said we were gonna treat everybody out to a nice dinner, and we were gonna take them to something more fancier, but we knew that there was gonna be some furniture moving if they only ate one plate. And Sammy had one plate and Revis had two plates. So we chose something a little bit it's comparable, but it wasn't where we wanted to take them. So no judgment. We were all happy. So yeah, Sammy was 16 when we all met each other. So to see Sammy, how old are you now?
21.
Yeah, 21 years old. So he was 16 when we all met together at CES, during COVID. And now he's officially illegal. I was even trying to get Sammy to drink.
I actually did drink.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I didn't realize, but I said, seltzer, and they gave me like 2 hard seltzers when we were with Stefan Marbury.
You have to be specific, Sammy.
I was trying to get Sammy on some real liquor. So Sammy was like, nope, I'm drinking
I'm
water.
not a big liquor drinker, though. That's the thing.
I know, but it was to see you drink at 21.
Yeah.
Like first
Next time.
So yeah, there's Sammy in his gear. He was all excited. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Wanted to, just show you guys some of the behind the scenes stuff. So let's go get right into the videos if you guys don't mind. Sammy mentioned Crafted, the cell phone, keep your phone charged at all times. But what caught my eye was if you have your laptop and you're on the go and you need to keep a charge and you don't have your plug with you. That has happened to me many a times, but they also had they had 2 other devices, and one is the Crafted couch and one was the Swiss Army knife for chargers that they had. So they had 3 devices, and we're going to play this video. And Matt, fire away. Let's go.
Lab Tech Show, Tallboy, CES 2026. We are here, and they said dare to be different.
Let me know if it needs to be louder, audience.
Says we have some charging solutions for you. And I think Greg has some awesome products to showcase. What do you have, Greg?
Thanks, Corey. Yeah, our first product to showcase is our first product, which is Connex, which is, as it were, the Swiss Army knife for any tech lovers. So you've got connectors for every type of product. You've got connectors for every type of product. So you've got your Type C, you've got Type A connector, Type C, micro USB, Lightning. So whichever product you want to charge on the go, if it's your cell phone, your camera, or you've got any accessories, this is the one product that you'd need.
And it's kind of like a Swiss Army knife, so you can just keep it like in your pocket.
100%.
And you can just keep on going. And then, so on one side you plug into the device, and the other one you plug into your portable charger.
Absolutely.
Okay, sounds good. Now, how much does this retail for?
$34.99.
$34.99. All right, we're going to slide on down here, and we got something called the couch something. It's a Crafted couch. What does that mean?
Oh, well, this is for couch potatoes, anyone who likes to sit there and just watch TV, but they want to make sure their phone's charged at any time. So it's got fast charging. It's 15 watts. It'll sit on the arm of your couch, as you can see on there.
So any couch?
Any couch, yeah. You've got a 2-meter cable, so as long as you've got a source that goes 2 meters to charge.
So have plug a portable charger, or have a plug right by your by your couch. Have this plugged into the back of the wall, and then have this sitting on the couch, and you're charging your devices on the go.
Yeah, absolutely. Wireless charging, give you 15 watts, so fast charging for most products.
Okay, now here's the granddaddy, the one that caught my attention.
Absolutely.
Now they say something about charging your laptop. How does this work? What do you mean?
This is probably one of the most exciting products for us. And
Okay.
We're launching this in June of this year.
Okay.
Basically, a laptop charger, 20,000 mAh, so it will charge MacBook Air probably about 1.5 times, MacBook Pro probably about 1.25 times, so you'll never run out of power on your laptop.
So how does it work? I see you're pulling a cord out, so how does it work?
So there's 4 charging ports on there, so you can charge other products as well. You can use it like a stand. You can
Right.
use it like a stand, so you can just put your laptop. So you put your laptop on there, and it rests.
Wow, so it just rests right on top of the laptop.
Absolutely.
Wow, and then all you do is just plug it in from the laptop to the charging port, and you're good to go. Now, how much does something like this go for?
You're looking at retail, don't quote me 100%, but for US, it's going to be around about 170.
All right, so if people
yeah.
are on the go and they need to stay or keep a charge going with their laptop. Now, instead of looking for a power source, they can just have this right here on the bottom of their laptop,
Absolutely.
and they can go right.
Absolutely. What I'd say as well is there's a lot of laptop chargers on the market already, but they're quite bulky. The good thing with this,
And this
product
is thin.
very thin,
Right.
very light, and it will fit in with your laptop.
It slides right into the laptop bag. See how thin this is? And then we're going to look at his laptop. So if you have a thin laptop like a MacBook or maybe an Asus laptop or something like that, it's real thin. You sit this right there on top and it charges, and he says it's got 4 ports. So I don't know if you see that right there, or a USB-A and one there, and then so now you got ports. So what would the other ports be used for?
Oh, you could use that for charging in your accessories, your mobile
And it's all
phone,
connected
all
straight,
at
so
the
that's
same
just
time.
extra ports.
Absolutely, 4 products.
Wow.
The other thing I'll say about the product is, and this is pretty much in the crafted range, it are 4 pillars of the blueprint in the crafted range. The products are made, built to last, replaceable parts, and innovative. So this is made out of ocean plastics. It's made out of aircraft grade aluminium, and a battery. If the battery was to die in about 3-4 years.
How long is the battery life on this device?
It's a 20,000 mAh battery. If the battery was to die in 5 years' time, you could simply just unscrew and replace the battery. So,
And one last question, how long is the charge on this device?
you mean hold the charge?
Yes, how long will it hold the charge?
It's pretty. I mean, it would stay there for imminently. So it would
2 hours, 3 hours?
Oh, to charge the product. Sorry,
Right.
my bad. Sorry, it's 65 watt PD charging, so it should fast charge a MacBook. You're probably looking at about, I would say, about an hour and a half or so. to
Okay.
2 hours, yeah.
So how many times do you think you can charge before you have to recharge this device?
You could charge MacBook Air 1.5 times.
1.5
A
times.
MacBook Pro, you're looking at probably about 1.25 times, a little bit less.
Okay, and for PC, how much?
It really depends on the type of product, but most laptops you're looking at least one charge, maybe slight extra charge as well.
Okay, Greg, look in this camera right here and tell people why they should look at the Crafted line.
Crafted range, it's all the products are innovative, they're all built to last, and they're all sustainable. So we're offering something that's completely different on the market for tech, so we're doing tech differently.
So if you're looking for a charging solution for your laptop, maybe even for just sitting on the couch and relaxing, or maybe even you need a charge on the go, make sure you look at Crafted. It's the Lab Tech Show. Tall Boy, we're here.
Yeah, so there it is. Craftedtech.com is their website. So they had the universal charger, so you can charge your phone or charge your tablet and plug it into your laptop. It's like a Swiss Army knife. So no matter what, you need a micro USB, you need a USB-A, you need a USB-C lightning cable. It's like a Swiss Army knife that you can connect to your key ring, and then you'll be good to go. And then they also had the crafted couch that Sammy said that he liked, that if you're on your couch or watching the game, you're good to go because the phone is sitting right there on this rubber silicone matte looking device, and you plug that into the back of the wall or take a charger and plug that and connect it, and you can keep that charge. And then the laptop charger, I don't think it releases until Q2 or Q3. So that's what caught my attention, because how many times have you been with your laptop and you don't have access to a plug, or you may have
Yeah.
left your charger at the house? So now you just have this. It's so slim and it fits right in the bag. So it's not like it's a lot of weight that's on the that's in the bag. So that charges. So it's like a secondary device to charge your laptop, and it charges any laptop. So as long as you have that device, you're good to go. So your thoughts on that, Sammy, Revis?
Well, I
I
like the
want
laptop
Revis to go.
charger also.
You
I
said
do
what,
like that
Revis?
laptop charger. I like that laptop charger. It seemed like it was very, very, very convenient. Uh, and a lot of us, when Sunday comes around, we like to watch football, or weekends we like to watch sports, and we don't want to get up and get to charging things up when we got everything around us and charge them all up at one time.
Well, you could be right there on the couch, right there on the couch, and on the arm of the couch while you're laying there Netflixing and chilling. You can have your phone charged, or while you're watching the game or watching a movie, you can have your phone charged at the same time. Sammy, your thoughts?
I really liked all three products, and I think there's three different use cases and three different clientele offers, and I like that they serve a different three different products serve three different niches. So I like
Mm,
that. There's
that's what,
one, maybe the lounger that wants a sleek way to charge their phone so their family members don't steal their plugs, but it looks nice for company and guests. And there's another one, the working dad, the working mom that is going on the train and needs the battery. Oh man, my power's at 50% and I have a meeting, or hey, I have to go live. You plug that in, perfect. And then the other one is a universal for everyone, like hey, Apple, or you have a Nintendo Switch or whatever, everyone can use it and it's your universal power.
makes sense. Makes sense. Well, that's
Now,
Crafted Tech, everyone.
Love Audio Productions had a pretty good question. Say, I wonder if it gets hot whilst charging.
Well, we didn't ask that question, so hopefully Crafted Tech will watch this video, and they can answer the comments, and then you guys can come back and see the comments. I doubt that it does, but I mean, who knows? It's their product,
Yeah.
but I recommend going to Crafted Tech. What is it? CraftedTech.com, to find
Yes.
out more about their products. And if you're interested, we're going to see if we can get them on the show relatively soon. So the goal is to get as many of these companies as possible on the show throughout the year, and we'll go from there. So our next product that we have was Camelo, the glasses, because you said you like those glasses as well. So that was a good thing. And we also had a great relationship with Chris Herbert. She was on the show earlier late last year of 2025, where she spoke on the Scotch products, but she told us that she had a relationship or a partnership with them. That was one of her clients. And we said, well, we'll stop by their booth as well. And when you do that, get ready to play this video. Matt, can you take us off of the screen? And that way they can see the whole video. All right. So
You
with
got
that
it.
being said, Camelo. I think y'all
Lab
like
Tech
these
Show,
guys.
Tallboy. We're live at CES, and if you want to be different, if you want to see different, we have some products here for you that will make your eyes, do some beautiful things, see some beautiful things. I have Stefan Marbury, and we also have Reed Covington here from Camelo, and they're going to tell us all about the Camelo glasses. What's so special about Camelo?
0.1 seconds change the tint, go from light to dark. You have Bluetooth, and you can talk on the phone. I think those are the three things that are captivating when you think about Camelo, along with us having new tech that the next generation will be able to utilize.
So when you say 0.1 seconds, can you show us right now on your glasses when you say he literally taps and it literally tints?
Yep.
in 0.1 seconds. And you saying I can talk on my phone?
You can talk on your phone. You can listen to your music on these as well. These Alliance City, and we have Aura Music. We have Music Shield. We have Infinity. These are music. This is music. This is Aura Music
Right here.
right here. So these change 4 different colors.
Oh, they changed 4 different colors.
Yeah, we have prismatic liquid crystal tint that's inside of the lenses. So when people look outside of their glasses, they can see violet, they can see, I say strawberry, they got clear, and you got blueberry.
So Reed, what was the purpose of this this design, and why did you guys decide to create Camelo?
Yeah, I mean, the thing about eyewear is traditionally sunglasses, they're really only optimized for one particular
Audio's
light
going in and
condition,
out.
right? You know, you think about it, you have a really bright sunny day, you want to have a dark pair of sunglasses. When the sun gets obscured by clouds, you don't want that dark pair of sunglasses anymore. Or let's say that you're driving and you go into a tunnel. You want to be able to see clearly and have a lighter tint. With Camelo, you have a perfect pair of glasses for every light condition all day long.
So this is great for the beach. This is great for just driving down the street, just a Sunday drive, or maybe if you're just taking a vacation.
That's right. For everything. You got it.
All right, now, how is your partnership with Camelo? What made you want to be a part of Camelo? What did you see that said, I like this design?
Well, the first time that I was introduced to it, I was introduced to it by the inventor of the technology. And when we were in Hong Kong, he introduced it to me. I thought it was pretty cool that you had eyeglasses that can change from one tint to another tint, along with being able to change the colors. After that, we started speaking and talking, and then the rest
is history. All right, so now, quite naturally, you have Shaq that has put these eyewear glasses on. Any other celebrities or influencers that were really impressed? That is a lot. Reed, tell us. So it's design. So influencers have seen this, but tell the audience why they should look at Camelo.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have 7 official celebrity and athlete ambassadors on board now, and we're in conversations with another 30 plus. Everybody loves these glasses because they're incredibly practical. They actually improve the functionality, the core functionality of sunglasses, and they look great. So it's a great looking pair of smart glasses.
So we're going to come over here to these glasses because all of them have different price points. So can you tell them what are we looking for as far as price? What are we looking at?
Yeah. So the glasses range from $199, which is the non-audio version of the sports glasses.
Which ones are those?
So these are the ones for
that's non-audio.
The ones that I'm wearing right here. So these ones.
They just literally just change the tint in 0.1 seconds.
They change the tint in 0.1 seconds. So it's 1,800 times faster than anything else in the market, like photochromic transition lenses. And these ones go for $199. Then you have the Music Shield, which is the audio version of the Shield glasses that I'm wearing. This is a retail demo display, so it's auto tint changing right now. But you can see that these actually have speakers in the temples so that you can listen to music, take phone calls, and these ones go for $260.
So if you're going biking, or if you're going hiking or something like that, this is what this would be designed for.
Yeah, they're perfect for running, biking, hiking, really any outdoor sports or activities. So we do racket sports, we do golf, pickleball is a great and fast-growing sport for these.
And then you have these right here. These look sleek right here. What are these?
Yeah, so these ones are, so we just won another CES Innovation Award, our second straight year, 2 out of 2 years of winning innovation awards. And the product that we won the award for this year is called the Bio Lenses. So these ones are actually blue light blocking glasses. So as the day goes on, you can block out more and more of that blue light by using these glasses.
So if you're in front of your computer working at the beach, that's a perfect scenario for using the blue light. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. These are perfect for people who
And
work
this
in
is
front of
what
the computer.
this is what won the CES Innovation Award, right?
That's right.
All right, sounds good. And then now we're coming down to these other ones. Tell us about these real briefly.
Yeah, so we've been working on expanding our lifestyle assortment and the new Lion City, which Steph is wearing right here.
Yeah, I got the Lion Cities on right now. That's it. These are the ones. These are the everyday stylish. These are the everyday stylish glasses that we felt that are old school frame, traditional style glasses that people will be able to relate to. Like your typical Ray-Bans that you have on, which we got to get you some new style glasses.
They're going to make me the switch from
Yeah,
Ray-Ban
we gotta
to
switch them up.
Camelo.
We gotta
Okay,
get
I
'em
got
out
you.
of-
I
we
hear
gotta
you.
Get them up out of there. But yeah, man, you see the new goggles, the Rosa. Those are brand new. Like this right here is gonna be the next evolution. Wait till
He's
we
selling
put,
it, y'all. He's
put
selling
music.
it.
Wait till we put music inside of these. The snowboarders and they gonna go crazy. They're not gonna know what to do with themselves.
All right, so camelo.com is the website? And,
Yes.
And so is it available now? All the products are available. If somebody wants them, why should they get them?
Every single product you see here is available now on Camelo.com. Steph, why should somebody buy these?
Why should you buy them? Because you don't have to change your lenses on some of our glasses. You don't have to change your glasses on some of our glasses. You could just wear one glasses at one time.
Prescription as well?
glasses.
Prescription as well?
Prescription as well.
Well, look.
RX.
So now as well.
Yes.
Look, if you want to be different, you want to see different. Hold on, you say it.
Camelo, baby. Be different, see different.
There it is. It's the Lab Tech Show. Tall Boy, CES 2026. We're out.
What do you think? I got the Camelos on. Revis and Sammy were supposed to get their glasses. I thought that Sammy would have his on when he came because he got a pair of.
No way.
He got a pair of Aura glasses. They do not play the music inside of these glasses here. Revis, what kind did you get? Did you get the Music Shield? Is that the glasses that you got?
Yes, I got the Music Shield, and I love those things. You know, I drive for a living, and I've been driving early in the morning, so I am faced with the sun. And as that sun comes up, I change. excuse me. I change my lenses immediately, and I mean they respond immediately. I love those glasses.
I want a pair. I want a pair. I'm on screen. I don't care. I gotta have that.
Camelo has some great packaging here, right? So when I open this, I should do an unboxing of these, but I'm just gonna tell you, like the when I opened it, I mean, it was just beautiful. I mean, the unboxing,
Yeah.
I'm not doing the justice the way it should be, but when I opened them, it came in a white case, or at least the Auras did, right? And when it came in the white case, I mean, when I said it felt like it was premium. I got this pair of glasses here. Let's see if I can get that right there. And when I opened it up, I mean, the Aura just, I mean, this is how it looked. I mean, it just felt premium when I opened it up. So they told me, hey, try these out. Let us know what you think. And I, out of the three, Sammy got his. I think Sammy's plays music, if I'm correct. And then Revis is. Do yours play music as well?
Yes,
Yes,
mine
they
has
do.
speaker. It plays music. One thing I do like about those glasses is when it's cloudy outside and you have those glasses on and you have it on clear, man, it's better than my prescription glasses. It's like you can really, really see clearly.
Yeah, so I don't know if I got these charged long enough. They said that they charge within an hour, and you're just supposed to press the button, and they're supposed to just change the tint. So I'm not sure if the tint is changing now, but I have to figure that part out. Hopefully, within the next couple of weeks, we can do an unboxing. Says Solo. Solo said you got to do an unboxing of these. These do not play. These do not play music. They just changed the tint. But the ones that Sammy have and Revis that they play music. And so the Sports Shield. Can you pull that one up real quick? Matt, can you pull up the Sports Shield so people? I think that's the one right there that the guy was on. Yeah, that's the Sports Shield right there. So that's the one that, if I'm correct, that's the one that Revis has. And then Sammy, which one do you have? Which one did you get?
I got the
Music Shield.
No, he got something. He got like the newer pair.
I
Sammy,
got the Infinity.
The Infinity. So can you pull up the? Yeah, is that the Infinity?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones that he got. So those play the music right there. So I did not get the ones that play the music. I got because I felt like mine was, I wanted mine to be sleek. That was more the Auras was more of a tall boy feel. The Sports Shield, because Revis was a truck driver, we felt that would be ideal for him. And then the Infinity, because Sammy's in college, he can be walking on campus in that hot New Jersey sun and just say, "Oh, let me just switch up on you and play my favorite song." And he's in his own zone. I think they take phone calls, the ones that Sammy and Revis have as well. So, yeah, Camelo. Dare to be different, see different. Camelo, that's what they call it. So, Charente says the Camelo auras are her favorites. So yeah, that's what's up. So like I said, they definitely called my thing. He says, "I love your interview technique." Thank you so much, man. It's really simple: who, what, when, where, and why, and hit them with a random question. Hit them with a random question that just stands out that make people really just say, "Oh," make them think a little bit. So that's it. So, so yeah, that's 2 of the 4 or 5 that we were going to show tonight. How y'all feeling right now, Revis, Sammy? What are y'all thinking? Like y'all both got product of those companies right there.
Yes.
What made the Camelos stand out the most for you guys?
It's the fact that they change tint.
Who wants to go first?
They change tint immediately, and that right there is a positive for me, because when I need them to go back after the sun has gone behind the mountains or the cloud, I need them to turn back. It turns back immediately. I love that.
Sammy?
I really liked how they looked, but also the price range and the features. So it's not too expensive, and it's not way out of someone's budget. It seems reasonable, for the technology that they have.
That's what's up. Nice pair of sleek glasses. All right, so our next company that we have, this is for the kids. So you got kids anywhere from the age range of 6 to 12. Found an interactive device. So instead of having them on tablets and phones, they can now listen to stories. And I was thinking about this for road trips that parents have, or maybe you're taking them to school, or they're at the doctor's office and they, or they're at some place that you want them to be quiet, but you want them to still be interactive. We found a company, and the cool thing about it, and they were supposed to be on the show last week, and unfortunately, we did not see them. And Shaska pretty much took up the entire interview last week, and it was phenomenal of what we saw with them, right?
Yeah.
But there was another company that was there waiting, and we did not know that they were back, waiting for us. And the goal was to get them on the show this week. So I'm going to show their product. I'm still trying to see if I can get a date for them to come on the show. But for your kids, if you know anyone from 6 to 12, they have a way for kids to listen to stories, but then not only listen, because of AI, because AI is being embedded into everything now, right? Now they can use AI to create their own story. And it was some pretty cool technology. So shout out to Bobble, and we're going to play this video here.
Lab Tech Show, Tallboy, CES. Hey, I found a great product, especially for the youth. Parents, if you're looking for your kids to always be learning and finding some great technology and using it, well, we found Neha. She has a company called Bobble, and she's going to tell us all about interactive audio. What is interactive audio?
So it's a great way for kids to keep away screens and actually engage them in audio experiences. So here kids can actually listen to stories, but not only that, they can actually create their own stories with AI. But we do it in a very safe, guardrail and curated manner. So it's something that the kids can really, really enjoy.
So what do you mean by that?
So kids can actually give prompts on things that matters to them, with them and their parents, and create stories that they like with their imagination. And what we do is we put sound effects and music and background score to make those stories come alive and sound a lot more immersive and really cool.
So you have an interactive device that the kids walk around with, and then you have multiple stories from, what kind of stories are we talking about?
So we're talking about stories from a lot of the global IPs that we are now working with, like Hasbro and our own original content. We just won a Weddy Award. But we do also regular content like news for kids every week. And we do jokes and a lot of learning kind of content. But the more important thing which I was mentioning to you was that kids can actually create their own content the way they want.
Can you show them the screen of what this looks like? And as they look at the screen, we're going to talk about how this device actually works. So they can literally just pick any story that they want. And how long are the stories?
The stories can be from 5 to 10 minutes. But then they're episodic, so there could be a 40-episode series, which they can really enjoy, but in short-form content. You know, just like how you have YouTube Shorts, you have YouTube audio content.
Okay, so we have this device, and I'm looking at it, and you said they have an AI feature that if I have any idea that I want, it could create the story. So how does that work? So you hit create.
Why don't we create a story?
Okay.
Okay.
Show the screen how this works.
Right.
And so we so we hold the button and create our own story, right?
Yeah.
So we're at CES, and I want to ride in a spaceship, and I want to know that my mom is Santa Claus and my dad is the Tooth Fairy. And basically, I want to know that I can fly in the sky, and it will create a story based off of that?
Yes. So it'll take those inputs and it'll start creating a story.
Is there a subscription model to this?
Yes, so you gotta get the box, you get the device, and you get about 20 hours of content for free. After that, you can get into a subscription model where you can create as many stories as you'd like.
So right now, it's still creating the story right now. So it's because the Wi-Fi, so it's going to take a minute for it to create the story. So as it's creating, I want you to tell me more about this. Where can people find this Bobble?
So we're going to start selling this on Amazon to begin with.
Okay.
But then after that, you can get it in any of your stores in a couple of months.
Okay, and the battery life? How long is the battery life?
The battery life actually goes on for about 72 hours. So that's more than 3 to 4 days.
Okay, so heavy. So you can have heavy use with it?
You can get heavy use with it. It also comes with a Bluetooth. So you can also connect your headphones to it or Bluetooth headphones to it. It comes with Wi-Fi. It also comes with data. So kids can actually travel and not worry about it not getting pushed.
So they're always constantly learning.
Always constantly learning.
Okay, that sounds good. Look at this camera and tell people why they should look at Bobble. We're still waiting on the story to come through. Yeah, no problems. It's okay. But I tried this earlier, and trust me, I was very impressed with what we saw. So tell people in the camera why they should look at Bobble.
So I think first thing, if you want to get your kids off screens and get them interested in something much more imaginative and much more creative, then this is the product for you. Because the kids are going to listen to stories and they're going to create their own stories and music. And that is absolutely beautiful. So that's what you should take. And especially when you're traveling and you're moving around, this is the product that's going to be of use to you. So for your own kids' learning, imagination, and creativity, we should get Bobble.
All right, so you can listen, create, learn, and play. It's an interactive audio player. It's Bobble. Now, you heard me tell you, can keep the kids active and not worry you, are we there yet? It's the Lab Tech Show. Tall Boy, we're out.
Go back.
It's going. Okay. All right. I have it paused.
Mhm.
Hold on. Here we go. This is the story, folks.
Silver suit wheeled his black and silver Cadillac into the brightest spot on the convention floor.
Excuse me, is this the line for the Future Tech Showdown?
A girl with a badge reading Jenna Junior Inventor.
All right, I'm getting it.
To see Maxwell's face.
Whoa, you're really tall. And your car? Did you build it yourself? Sort of. My dad helped with the secret compartments, and my...
What happened?
Dad's the Tooth Fairy, and my mom is Santa Claus.
Jenna blinked, then grinned as the Cadillac's doors unfolded like wings.
Ha, good one. What's your real secret? Watch this.
Maxwell reached into the trunk and pulled out a glittering silver box.
Is that a remote? Not just any remote. It's a dream distributor.
It's the Lab Tech Show. Join.
So the story was about 10 minutes long. For editing purposes sake, I wanted you to kind of get the idea of what this bobble could do. So just imagine if you have kids between the ages of 6 to 12, you could be driving anywhere you're going and say, let's create a story right then and there about whatever you see. If you're driving through the Rocky Mountains, if you're going through DC, if you're at the beach, they can literally create a story in real time, and it takes less than 2 to 3 minutes for a story to be created. It asks you a series of questions, and then so not only do they have the stories that are the free ones, but then if you get the subscription model, you have unlimited stories that you can create. And so when I saw this, I'm thinking, how many times has a kid said in the car, "Are we there yet?" And it gets on your nerves. Well, you know what? Let's create a story, and that at least gives you another 10 minutes of keeping the kids occupied, and say, create another story. And as long as 72 hours of this device, this could keep the child active throughout that road trip, throughout that doctor's visit, throughout that meeting that you have. They can have their own interactive audio player. So instead of having a screen, they can now listen to the stories and let their minds have the imagination. So I think that's what kind of stood out. And then the other thing that stood out for me was the two ladies, they basically quit their job to create this product. And they said, we believe in this, we see this. And I thought that their story was very compelling. So I wanted to make sure we stopped over there at Bobble to make sure that they got highlighted and bring some attention and some awareness, because I'm pretty sure that this could be a great gift or a birthday gift or a holiday gift. And the product is available now. So bobble.us. That's VOBBLE.us. All right. Sammy, your thoughts? What'd you think? You were recording it.
It was a great, it seems like a pretty cool tool. Maybe 5 years late. That's all I'm going to say, because I bet you some of these kids now would have loved that in COVID or just going to school like 5-10 years ago. But it's AI now, so maybe AI wasn't really a big thing like 10 years ago, but now they have it, so it's a wonderful thing. So I do think it's a use.
Revis, your thoughts?
I like the product. Unfortunately, I don't have any little kids. So if I was to buy one, I have to disguise it and make it look like I bought it for a kid. And I think it was very interesting to find out that the dad was the Tooth Fairy and Mama was Santa Claus instead of the other way around. I mean, and it actually brought it up. It actually talked about it. And I was like, wow, okay, I'm impressed. And I would love to have something like that for myself and say it's for the kids.
What'd you think, Matt? Matt, be honest. And that was the first thing that came in my head, So I was thinking, let me be as crazy and, just just something off the top of my head that the average person was not thinking about. And let's see how this thing. Let me push the max, push it to the limits. And when it did it, it was like, oh, this is dope. Your thoughts, man?
Yeah, I think it helps with creativity. I'm a creative person. I surround myself with creative people. I think this could, even if they're just enjoying the story and the parents do the prompts, that's a benefit. But who's to stop the kid from putting a few prompts in there and going crazy with it?
James says Revis love the kids.
Yeah. Revis does this in his free time.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, we got another product. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, share, comment. Please let us know what you think of these products. I know you guys are watching the replay for the ones that are catching us late. Please hit the like button, share this video out. These are some of our finds. We're going to be doing these videos over the next couple of weeks. And like I said, these are our finds. And we found a lot of products that we thought that would be ideal. So it's not just only just expensive tech, cool tech. We wanted to find practical tech. We wanted to find pet tech. We wanted to find accessibility tech. So we found a lot of products. And so, from the crafted to the bobble to the camelo, and then now we got something that's even crazier because I was at a private event and everybody was by this booth and they had candy. And I'm like, what makes this candy so special? And it's just candy. That's what I'm thinking in the back of my head. And so she had some great packaging. I don't have it. Revis has it, and we should have it by next week. But it was a lollipop. And the lollipop, I know that the price sound is going to be expensive, but for $8.99, you could lick the lollipop and it will play the song as you lick the lollipop. Without further ado, Lollipop Star.
Lab Tech Show, Tallboy, we're at PepCon. I got something that's very sweet, especially if you like music. You get to experience music you can taste. And we have Erica, she's going to tell us all about Lollipop Star. What is it?
Oh, it's essentially, it's a lollipop. When you lick the lollipop, and then you can listen to the music. And it's actually through the bone conduction technology.
Hold up. So you're telling me that I can eat a lollipop and I can listen to my favorite artists?
Yes. We have Akon, we have White, we have Ice Spice so far. It's just scale to many artists.
Wow. Okay. So how does this all work? So you just pop you pop it open, and you have some earbuds that are connected or that's inside of the.
It's actually there is a chip on the stick, and then the candy can be replaced with all kinds of different flavors you like. So it's basic. The music is gonna conduct in the bone inside. So the harder you lick, the louder the music plays.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So where can people find it at?
Right now you can purchase on the lollipopstar.com, and then we're actually in the beginning setting up the social handle as well.
Okay. And then also you have different flavors. So what are your flavors?
So far we have the peach flavor, and then I think I'm gonna look at it.
So it's very accessible.
What are the different flavors?
Lemon lime, blue raspberry. We also have white peach.
White peach. Okay.
Yes.
And then so this is pretty cool. Do you know why this technology, or what made you guys want to create this type of technology?
We call this you can taste the sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So this is great for kids that have their favorite artists.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if musicians wanted to find out to be a part of something like this, how would they go about doing it?
Oh, musicians love it. It's actually a great way for musicians their new songs, new albums. And for example, you can be part of the merge when Taylor Swift goes on a concert. She can give this out to her fans, or her fans can purchase it as well.
Okay, then it's $8.99.
Yeah.
It's on the website.
Yes.
And then you guys are launching here at CES.
Yes.
All right. Well, sounds good. Tell people why they should look at Lollipop Star.
Oh, because you can enjoy the music in a new way.
Enjoy music in a new way.
Yeah.
Experience music you can taste by Lollipop Star.
Yeah.
It's the Lab Tech Show, Tallboy. I'm about to go get this and hear some music. How about that? We're out.
Thank you.
It's the Lab.
So Ice Spice, Akon, Armani White, and they have a host of other artists. So right now, go to lollipopstar.com, and you can get your flavors, your favorite artists, and with the bone conduction earbuds that they provide as you're licking the lollipop. They have. So this is great marketing for a musician that's got some type of product or a new release that they want to put out. So drop the beat, as they say, right? So that's pretty dope to be able to have something like that, and it's definitely different. Revis, your thoughts on this?
I feel like it'll put me in a diabetic coma. That's what I think. I think it's very innovating. But me, I like lollipops and stuff like that, so I'll just be looking on a sucker and go into a diabetic fit.
Gotcha. Sammy?
I very much like it, and I think they have a good target audience. And I was just realizing how many children are there out there that actually like lollipops, and how many birthdays. This could be like a cool tech item for a birthday party, or a cheap item like, hey, here you go, this is a cool product, why not just lick and have some fun listening to some music.
And you got to think Armani White, Akon, Ice Spice. Matt, your thoughts?
I'm kind of bummed that I can't buy one immediately. Let's go.
I'll see if I can get one in the mail to you when I see Revis. I think that's the least that I can do is get you a lollipop, and then you can talk about it on your morning show. So
it just needs the morning Haas song. Good morning, Haas.
That's right. Let's do it.
Well, let's get Lollipop Star to see if we can get you a morning show song on a lollipop, and you start selling them for $8.99. So I thought the price point was a little too high, but I mean, I guess for $9 for a lollipop that plays music is definitely different. So I think that, and just my personal opinion, I think musicians would just use this as a marketing for an album release, and they just pass that out, as opposed to you going to Walmart and picking up a lollipop for $9, or going to your favorite gas station and picking up one. So don't forget to hit that. This will sell at a Taylor Swift concert with the Swifties. Exactly. Get a Beyonce song. Get Beyonce behind this. Get Taylor Swift behind this. Oh yeah, they're out of here. You know. So you know how much money.
They'd be $29.99 at the concert.
Trying to sneak them in the concert. I got I got my swag. We got one more video, and this is for the people that don't like to cook. I know Hit the Spot 1006 is probably going to be just cringing when she watches this video here. I know she's going to be cringing because she likes to cook. So if you like to cook, this probably is not for you. But if you do like to cook, this is for you. Met this company. I was literally trying to set up and let the companies know that we were going over to do the live show last Wednesday. And one of the things that I appreciate the most is when someone stops you because they see media. And I didn't have a lot of time to talk to the guy, but I told the guy, because he stopped me, I would give him 2 minutes. And he was doing his pitch. I was literally miking him because I had to get back to the media room, and the internet was very bad on the showroom floor, very bad. So there was nothing that we could really do. But I just told the guy, look, you got 2 minutes. Tell me about your product. And as he was telling me about the product, of how it will cook the food for you, I said, you got my attention. So for the ones who don't like to cook, meet Nosh.
Tallboy, CES, Eureka Park. I found a machine, a robot, that can cook your food all in 20 to 40 minutes.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Tell us all about the product. How does it work?
So Nosh is a robo chef that cooks 500 plus dishes automatically across cultures and cuisines. It cooks right from non-veg dishes like a spicy penne to vegetarian dishes like soups. Also, families use it to cook healthy, homely dishes every day. And how it works is on the Nosh app, you can select your favorite dish. So it shows in which of the slots what goes in. For example, for fajita, chicken goes in slot 4, then there is capsicum, onions. So all of these are loaded here. This is the ingredient tray, and this ingredient tray goes in here. Then oil is stored here, oil is pre-filled here, water is pre-filled here, and spices are pre-filled here already. So every time you want to cook, you can just load the tray, command Nosh to cook, and Nosh takes care of complete cooking. It precisely measures amount of oil, water, and using AI, it identifies the right stage to pour the next ingredient.
So I just put my ingredients in and it'll cook the food for me, and I don't have to do any stirring. I don't have to do any mixing. It does it all itself.
Yes, you don't have to do anything. You can go for a walk, you can watch TV, you can spend time with your family, you can do anything which you want. Also, you can command Nosh to cook remotely. Let's say you went to shop, while coming from Costco or Walmart, you can just command Nosh to cook. By the time you reach home, your food is ready.
Pretty good, sir, to make something like that.
So what we felt is that each of us eats 70 to 80% of the times at home. But there is no solution which makes it easy or seamless for us. In these busy lives, we eat that mainly only thing. So that's why we started building Nosh, so that it enables families to eat healthy, homely food every day effortlessly.
Look in this camera and tell people why they should look at Nosh, the AI robot chef.
So they should look at Nosh for Nosh AI Robo Chef as a means to eat healthy, homely food. Also, it enables their kids to have that right nutrition and fresh meals.
People want to know how much does this retail for and where can they get it at?
So MSRP for Nosh is $2,000, but users who are currently reserving Nosh with $25 deposit, they will be eligible for a super early bird price of $1,200. We are launching the Kickstarter campaign in February, so that's where you can finalize your order, and delivery will be in April. Our website is letsnosh.com.
Well, look, if you want your cooking to be phenomenal without touching it, well, who's going to look at a product called Nosh, the AI robot chef? Make your cooking go to the next level. What's your slogan? Let a robot do it? Well, Nosh says, let them do it. That picks up tall boy or down. It's the lab.
Do it. Robots were seen all over CES, and now if you don't want to cook, you just let the robot do it and open up the app. You already have the ingredients inside. You can leave Walmart and say, I just picked up whatever I needed to pick up. And by the time you get home, or any other big box retailer, and by the time you get home, the food will be done. So I was shocked. I was impressed. And for somebody who does not cook, I know Hit the Spot 1006 would not be happy with that in the house, but for $25 deposit, and you're getting it for $1,200, I think that's not a bad deal. Matt, what do you think of that?
That's something to think about for sure. I count every minute. If I can shave off some minutes, that's going to go right to my bottom line. So something like that could actually end up paying for itself in my unique, side hustle lifestyle that I'm living.
For someone that does not cook, this is an ideal situation. I mean, it cooks up to 500 dishes. So there's only 365 days in a year. So you can have a new dish
every day.
I could have it make cookies. I can, could probably do.
Go to the website, letsnosh.io, and check it out. I don't know. Did you pull the website up, Matt? Revis, what'd you think of that? Let's Nosh.
I'd rather do stuff the old-fashioned way. It does seem like it's good for a single person that doesn't know how to cook. Me, I will have to read the instructions because I don't know what the hell he said. I can't keep up with that. I'm just saying. I just have to read the instructions and try to go along from there. But no, to me, it's just a little too much. I cook the old-fashioned way, and hey, I like the crock pot, and I like the simmering on the stove and sticking in the oven, and possibly burn it if you leave it in too long or fall asleep. That thing seems like it's going to be too perfect.
Say for the ones who like to cook, this probably is not for you. For somebody who does like to cook, this could be ideal. Sammy, what'd you think?
It's a cool product, but people might abuse it and maybe overuse it. And this just states that AI is taking the service industry too. Because what if you want to go to your favorite restaurant? Now it can go to make this. It might be killing out some of your favorite restaurants if this is more accessible. And just imagine 2 to 3 years. If this is only 1,500, what about in 10 years? This might be like $200 or $50. Like they make something even crazier,
Yeah, well, like I said, this is in beta right now, so of course they're going to come out with a part two, and that's what I've learned with all these tech products. Tallboy is a first generation type of guy. I got to have it when it first come out, and then as soon as you get it, about a year later, year and a half later, they're coming out with version 2, the all new and improved Nosh, Camelo.
With the prices of everything going up, especially with the delivery services, you get a $12 meal and it ends up $37 by the time it hits your door. Why not spend $1,200 on Nosh and just cook it at home? I'm for that. Let's put all the restaurants out of business.
He said 2,000.
Well, it's $2,000, but what you can do currently is you can go to lessnosh.io, put down a $25 deposit, and they'll take $800 off. So you're paying $1,200, and you will have it by April. So they're looking for backers and funders right now. So for $1,200, you can have this in your home with a $25 deposit. Now, if you wait until after April, then it's now $2,000. Now, a year from now, it may go down to $1,599, or it may go down even lower. Who knows? But right now, early adopters can put down $25, get it for $1,200 as opposed to paying the standard $2,000 price. But 500 recipes. Now, my thing is, what if you wanted to add recipes to it? That's probably with the 2.0 that would come out. So I would wait for probably version 2 instead of getting version 1, if that makes sense.
Portions is enough size. I mean, it's definitely a meal for one, maybe two. Oh, it does show a whole family.
Yeah.
It seemed like it wasn't deep enough to make, large
Scroll down
portions.
a little bit more. Scroll down a little bit more. I think the guy was shaking his head while he was with the pan or something like that. Scroll down.
There's a pan.
I know. Scroll down. There was a video. The guy had a video of him with him scratching his head or something like that. There's the ingredients. Oh, okay. It was somewhere where the guy he was scratching his head. Maybe it was at the top. I don't know.
But this isn't the website. This is the Amazon.
Oh, this is on. Oh, it's on Amazon now. How much are they selling it for on Amazon?
Well, they put in a fake price until it's ready to go. Oh, this is a different country. This is
it's in India. So
so it's 74,000 rupees.
So yeah, I think they're on Kickstarter. I believe that's what it is. As a person who does not cook and prefers to eat out, I definitely can see a value. See, like I said, for the people who do not cook, a $1,200 investment, this is worth it. So 500 recipes, and I can have a healthy meal at my house. But for somebody who does cook, this is an insult, if that makes sense. So
imagine the types of soups you would be able to make. Fresh, clean ingredients. I mean, soups.
And to Revis's point, if I want to be in the kitchen and I want to burn, right?
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to disrespect the art of cooking because somebody like Hit the Spot 1006 who takes food seriously, or any other person that takes their cooking seriously, you know, they don't want that in the house because now it's like, oh, it's just too convenient. But what about those days that you don't want to cook? It's
True.
$1,200. It's a perfect
I'd be
gift.
anxious to see how this product holds up over a year, 2 years. This could be a breakout product.
That's what caught my attention. I mean, yeah, this could be, and it was in Startup Village. So, I mean, this was a hidden gem that had he not approached me, I would not have seen it, right? So he approached me in another aisle and said, "Hey, would you be willing to come over and see what we have?" And I'm like, I don't really care about no robot chef. You know, I don't care about, you know, cooking. But then when I got over there and I saw the ingredients, I saw the rest, you know, I saw the spices, I saw the water and the, you know, the oils, and I saw the mixing bowl, and I'm like, oh, he has something here. And let me just see what this is. Now, like I said, for the chefs and the cooks, they're not gonna want to touch this with a 10-foot pole. But for somebody who does not like to cook or doesn't want to cook, or say, hey, to the kids, go put the ingredients in and press the button, or I can open up the app while I'm at work and while the kids are playing video games, I can literally press the button and, hey, the dinner is ready. I'll be home in 20 minutes.
The way my mind works is I would buy something like this and I would use it. And if I use it regularly, I would invest in the company. That's kind of the way my mind works. I'm like, I'm wondering, like, when's he going public? Reach
out to the Lab Tech Show. Reach out to us, Nosh, and we got questions. We would love to get you onto the show. So you got my attention. Sharente says she has so many questions. Matt says he has questions. So, you know, Solo said it would be dope for parents who have kids and they work a lot. Kids always get fed and not fast food, and you don't have strangers coming to the house with DoorDash and Uber Eats. So, I mean, this is definitely something that they definitely have a niche. It's just how do they market, right? And if they market it the right way, sky's the limit. So,
I wonder if they're charging enough. They should probably charge more. Seems like it'd be more valuable.
$2,000 is a lot of money. I mean, that's about the size. Yeah, but that's the price of one of those. What's that? The Apple goggles. That's the price of that. So you either eat good or you be entertained.
How many times can you go out to eat for $2,000? Not many.
Well, at this point, what, $30-$40 for two? And if you got a family of four, times that by, you know, you got to think a meal these days is about $15 to $20 for one person. So $30 or $40 times four, times that by, you know, 7 days a week, at least, you know, so you're going to make your money back in 3 months.
Yeah. Between like 8 and 15 restaurant visits, you could give this a whirl.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's got me thinking.
Well, that's the whole point of being at CES, right? You get a chance to see products that are concepts. You get a chance to see products that are coming to market, and you get a chance to see products that have major updates. And our goal is to find them, and hopefully you like what you saw tonight. Next week we will have an actual guest that will be here. So I think if you're an author, I think you'll definitely, or you would like to be an author, AI is taking over that world too, right? But he has a great solution, and I can't wait to get Mr. Tyler on next week. He's already confirmed that he will be on. And like I said, the goal is to see how many of these companies can we get onto this show throughout the year. And I think you'll love what he has, especially if you always said, I have a book that I would like to write. I have some thoughts in my head. I think you would appreciate that. So join us next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and tell a friend to tell a friend. We're highlighting products from CES over the next couple of weeks. We're still in the process of editing videos. Sammy, any more thoughts of what you saw, which stood out to you? This was your first CES. What were your? You told us your initial thoughts, but now that you made it home and you had a chance to reflect, what are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are I love CES. Such a great experience. Gonna come back next year. Just next year, I'm gonna be prepared and say, okay, I'm gonna walk for a week, 2.5 million miles or some shit like that, just to get ready for CES again.
He said I'm gonna be walking 2.5 miles.
He said
Uh,
there's lots of walking.
yeah, it's a lot of walking, But you ate good. You got there on time, and you didn't have to worry
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, can't complain.
This is what a 21-year-old thinks. Yeah. So this is
Can't complain. Can't complain.
You can,
Revis,
but
your
it won't do any good.
Revis, your thoughts? Now that CES is over with, your thoughts?
CES is over with, but it's far from being over with. It was a lot of walking, and I can't tell if my ankle or my tire of this truck is larger. So it's like when I lay down, my ankles go down, but when I start driving again, they get big. So it's been a lot of walking and a lot of healing and going back and forth. But hey, I love CES. I wish everyone could experience just once in their life, and I think it's a great way to meet these new startup companies and see some of these new products that's coming out. I love it.
Well, I definitely want to say thank you to a few people because they allowed us to make CES happen a lot more smoothly. Sheila Baker, Roy, Kyle Smith, Rodney, Silas Alexander, Frankie, Jamal, Tina Shea, James Reed, Ray Wright, Rodima Beasley, Lisa Marie, Shirley Polk, Chaz, and Hit the Spot 1006. Thank you guys so much. Some sent personal donations to me, and some participated in the Cash App pool. And when I say those Ubers and Lyfts, trust and believe. We needed them, and they were not cheap. So we were
Yeah.
not at one of the host hotels, so we had to take a Uber and a Lyft to get to and from. And we were trying to find ways, but we were able to move comfortably, as opposed to sitting there trying to, get the homeboy hookup, if that makes sense. So thank y'all so much for allowing us to be able to, whether it was food, whether it was transportation, hotel costs, whatever we had, everything was pretty much covered. And like I said, there's a lot more videos that are coming over the next couple of weeks. So don't get bored. Please tell 2 or 3 people what's going on. But I definitely wanted to shout them out for assisting us with our journey to CES, and very much appreciated. I also want to shout out to Sharente and also to Mr. Keith or Mr. Edward Lynn. They were instrumental in helping us as well. And I definitely want to thank Matt because Matt was producing behind the scenes like none other. So I don't know if I call him the super producer or if I call him the remote producer. I don't know, but Matt made sure a lot of things happened for us. He was trying to help. James was also over there trying to help before he actually got boots on the ground in Vegas. We were trying to go live, and unfortunately, there was just Wi-Fi issues. We even had our own hotspot, and unfortunately, the Wi-Fi blockers were up. And once you walked inside of the convention center or the Venetian, there was no signal at all. So money was spent to say we were going to try to go live, so you guys can actually see it, and it was not happening. And that has always been my dream and my goal. And I think, Matt, when you looked up how much it costs for internet, how much was that price?
Multiple hundreds of dollars.
Do you remember the actual number?
I think it was like 760, I'm thinking.
Was that per day or for the whole week?
I think that was for the 3 days.
for 3 days. So
Or
700.
was it over 1,000? Was it like
300?
1,300?
Yeah, I think it was $300 a day, and then it was like because I remember you saying, "Oh shit." So
It was
Matt was actually
ridiculous.
Matt was literally looking at the price and was like, "There's no way." And when we got to the Venetian, Sammy had been trying to go live for 2 days. We literally wasted 30 minutes in front of Unveiled trying to get the hotspot to go live at the Mandalay Bay. So we wasted 30 minutes just trying outside of the door. Like we see the CES unveiled sign.
Yeah.
All we had to do was just walk in, and there was just no signal whatsoever. You would have probably been better off just turning your phone on and going on Facebook Live and saying, "Hey guys, we're live here."
We're
But
live.
we had a device that allows you to go live from your professional camera, and we had all the gear, we had all the devices, we had everything right, but unfortunately the Wi-Fi blockers was not allowing it. And unfortunately, as you heard Bob will say, we paid for internet and we're having Wi-Fi connection issues. So can you imagine people paying the amount of money to have a booth at CES, and people are paying
And
15,000 and they have no Wi-Fi. So for them to even be experiencing problems,
yeah.
we were just trying to just say, hey, we're boots on the ground and want you guys to see it. So I want to say thank you to everyone that supported what we had going on. We were trying to bring something a little different that we had not done before, but we had to revert back to what we normally do and just say, hey, we'll get this content out to you as fast as we possibly could. So we'll have to find a way to make it bigger and better next year. But shout out to everyone that's ever supported what we got going on this year. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Matt. Thank you, Sammy, because Sammy said I want to go to CES. I told him if he get his ticket to Vegas, everything will work itself out. No hesitation. Sammy came, he saw, and he conquered. Revis, this is his 3rd year, so he's almost a veteran. Almost. He's not a rookie and he's not a 2nd-year player. So this year we just got to work on Revis's B-roll behind the scenes. So outside of that, I think one of the best parts for me with Revis is we were telling people to move, get out the way. Like we had headsets, right? And I know I'm rambling right now, but we had headsets, and that way we're not screaming and yelling at each other. Money was invested in these headsets, Sammy, so
Yeah.
that way we could speak clearly to everyone and to each other, so we can communicate. So we had these headsets on, and I'm doing an actual interview, and somebody is almost about to walk into the shot, and Revis just straight chucked the guy like, "Hey, man!" And the guy like, "Hey, what's wrong with you?" And I mean, he straight like he chucked him like a hockey player
Yeah.
or a football player. Sammy's recording, and I'm in the middle of the interview, and he's, "Hey, man, we're in an interview," and it was, you don't want to be rude, but it's like he didn't see it, and Revis was trying to stop the guy, and I thought that was quite hilarious because it was like, "Hey, man, you cannot walk in our shot." So not to put physical harm to somebody, but hey, man, you got to
Yeah.
quit looking at your phone. You got to pay attention. So I'm very shocked that Revis had it in him to do it, because I didn't think Revis had it in him. So we were able. And the bad thing about it is, right after that guy walked around, somebody walked in the shot. So it really still messed up the interview. So Revis got one good hit in and said, "Get out the way," but then the other guy walks in the shot. So it took us a minute to kind of regroup. But that was a cool part of CES that will be a memorable part that I'll always remember of Revis at CES. So anything that you'll remember, about CES, Sammy? Good, bad, or ugly?
One of the best experiences was Mr. Keith praising to the company. He's like, "There's 4 things for you. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4." Oh my gosh, it was amazing.
So we had Mr. Edward Lynn. He was on the show. I'm not sure if he's still here or not, but Mr. Edward Lynn, he came on Thursday, and we were literally just looking at certain products. Sammy, you got to straighten yourself up because you got to get in frame. We were literally walking, and this guy was doing a podcast. I don't know how he was doing it because he was doing it on his cell phone. And while he was doing it, Mr. Edward or Mr. Keith just literally walks over and walks into the guy's podcast. And he just starts talking to the guy. And as he's talking to the guy basically was saying, you know, his book was all about purpose. And Mr. Edward or Mr. Keith said, connect, collaborate, and contribute. Each person or company you can level up with. So that was his thing. Connect, collaborate, and contribute. And it was the way he was, and it just flowed as if he was a preacher. So
Yeah.
I thought that was a memorable thing. So Revis, your thoughts? Anything that stood out for you?
The only thing that really stood out to me is the Stevie Wonder story. Hey, I'm just saying, hey, this got a hard out. It was a hard out. We had to get out of there. And I just want to give a shout out to Sammy Superstar and to James Hicks. You know, you guys made things a lot easier. James, hey, man, I appreciate the lunch and the interaction that we had, man. And Tall Boy, you are the man. Always a shout out to you because you make this stuff happen. That's why we work so hard for you to make sure that we can get this content out and bring it to the people, man. So, like I said, it's a shout out to you, Sammy, and James Hicks, man. Hey, I love y'all. Sorrente, hey, you came through in the clinch, and I appreciate you too.
That's what's up. Rich Vibe says, "Don't mess with Revis, the mother trucker." And Shirley says, "Revis, take your horn next year."
See, that might be what I need to do. Don't forget to honk the horn.
And as they're walking into the shot, you just hit the horn one time, and what is that? So yeah, I want to say thank y'all to the ones that chose to stay with us all the way to the end of this. We're going to do this next week. Remember, we'll have an actual guest that will be here. Please tell a friend of what we're doing. Play some more videos, maybe one article if there's something that's out there that's pressing. If you have Verizon, you probably know by now your phone was down today. They said that there should be some type of compensation package where they'll give you a credit if you have Verizon Wireless and you experienced phone issues today. I'm pretty sure you'll get some type of messaging. So just giving you a heads up, Verizon customers, they did not have any cellular service today where they were not able to send out text messages or phone calls. So I don't know how that really works. So they were in SOS mode, and a lot of people did not know what was happening. So I'm just giving you a heads up that
I didn't know what was happening.
Why?
Because my phone was shut down for a bit, like it wasn't getting the signal.
Yeah, so if you Google Verizon outage, if you have a Verizon phone, I just want to share with you that there was an outage. It has been recognized. They have admitted, and they're working tirelessly to get you guys up and going. So I know that Verizon is going to find some way to make sure that they do right by you, Verizon customers. As much as I want to say rock with T-Mobile, and we're the uncarrier, I can't say that. So I don't know who's a good service to go to right now. So at this point, Verizon, you should be taken care of within the next 1 or 2 billing cycles. And outside of that, Matt, thank you so much for supporting us with this stream and all the other streams that you support us with. So with that being said, I think I got my outro.
I got one more thing to say before we leave.
What's that?
So all my Verizon customers, all the Verizon listeners, do you hear me now? All right, we go now.
Already know. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Shout out to everybody that supported us at CES. You guys are greatly appreciated. It is the Lab Tech Show. We're out.